Hello, how are you feeling? Happy Lionsgate portal. The gateway is still open. It is Sunday, August 10th, and it is still a full Aquarius moon. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling in this very powerful moment. And there are some intense astrological relationships going on right now, the aspects with the planets. There's some really powerful things happening, and there's some real discord, some difficulty happening as well. Before I give you an update on what's going on, let's just get centered and take 3 long, slow, deep breaths through the nose. Get yourself comfortably seated. You can close your eyes if it feels good to you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. So I just had today's webinar, the monthly quantum healing webinar, Lionsgate and your North Star. And it was very powerful. Thank you to everybody who donated, and thank you to the participants. I'm so grateful always for your participation and your energy and everything that you contribute. Right now, with the Lionsgate still open, and the North Star is the star Sirius in the sky. At night, we think of it as the North Star. But what the North Star is your highest intention, what it is that you want to manifest in your life, whether that's abundance, whether that's healthier, stronger community, more support in your life, being able to give back from your heart to others more, receiving healthier, stronger friendship, healing your partnership if you're in one, or healthy healing partnership if you're not. And also sovereignty. Sovereignty is a big subject right now. And we really dived into sovereignty in the webinar that we just finished. And sovereignty is a theme that's coming up right now. I see for particularly those of us that are on the path of spiritual awakening and higher consciousness, because sovereignty brings us out of a patriarchal, codependent state of being and behavioral patterns, and brings us into a state of heart awareness, body awareness. What am I doing with my energy? What is my energy? How do I extend that energy to others? How do I interact with others? Am I forcing myself onto others? Am I putting my beliefs onto others? Or am I holding myself in sovereignty, in my own beliefs, and I'm living my most authentic life according to my heart, and I'm mirroring that to others? And everybody has free will. So since I'm mirroring that to others, if they choose to see it, they can. And if they choose to be inspired by it, they can. And if they choose to take some components of what I'm mirroring to them into their own world and implementing it into their own lifestyle and starting to live that way, so that they can also now live in a more healthy way, in a more heart-centered way, in a more sovereign way, they can. This is the foundation of the new age that is coming in, the age of Aquarius. This is what it is. So we dive deeply into that, into this month's quantum healing webinar, Lionsgate and your North Star. I always show at the beginning of the webinar the light language codes, which are activations. And I channel these the night before the webinar, and I'm going to share them with you here. I always open with a gratitude, and my gratitude for this webinar today and for the Lionsgate and the full Aquarius moon is for remembering, because the Lionsgate being open helps us to remember who we are, why we are here, and what our purpose is. Here are the codes. There is the symbol, sort of, zodiacally, of Leo the lion with the North Star in the center, the Lion's Gateway 888. I'll read. Ela ki na ona belo. Align your destiny in the stars. One with all, align through the heart gateway and breathe. I la shi a. These codes are a mixture of Andromedan, Arcturian, Lyran, Pleiadian, Syrian, the Tono Star Collective, Angelic, their compilation. So, how is this Lionsgate for you? Leave a comment below for me on what your experience in this Lionsgate has been like for you. The Lionsgateportal began opening on July 26th. It does every year. The Lionsgateportal closes on August 12th. So we are in a very powerful alignment between our sun, us, the earth, and the star Sirius, which is also known as the North Star or the Dog Star, in the sky, way up in the sky. And it creates this huge high frequency portal so that all of these higher frequencies are coming in and our consciousness expands. And what happens when our consciousness expands? We are able to perceive more. We are able to remember more of who we are. So who are you? And why are you here in this life as you and on this planet Earth? And what is your purpose for being here? What are you here to learn about yourself, and what are you here to teach and give back to others about yourself through your own particular lens? That's what Lionsgate and this very powerful aligned full moon is helping us in remembering as we prepare for the next few years coming in. We're preparing for 2027. The guides tell me it's a really powerful year. There's a lot more higher frequency that is going to be coming in 2027. The veils between the densities, the dimensions are thinning even more. The guides are saying, and this has also been messages from my Beyond Quantum Healing, BQH clients, higher selves, guides, and oversouls over the last month, that there's going to be more opportunities for ET contact, physical, in the third and the fourth density. And then, of course, that's moving us towards 2029 when the asteroid Apophis gets very close to Earth's atmosphere. That is going to bring a great change before 2030. We have some time to become more conscious, to open up the heart gateway, the heart center, and live more from our heart and step out of fighting for separation and fighting for power, and instead coming together as the age of Aquarius is showing us to do and asking us to do, and to work with each other in a cohesive way, in honoring our differences, in honoring diversity, helping us with self-love and self-respect and self-integrity, sovereignty. That's what I want to share with you today about this Lionsgate and the message that's coming in from the guides, from my oversoul, from my BQH clients, oversoul and higher self and spirit guides, all of my guides. Everybody is helping us to love the self, to remember who we are, and to come into sovereignty. So I am feeling that there is now a light language transmission coming in. I'm going to allow that to come in and share that transmission for you. And that will be an activation for you. So please be open in your heart to receive. Go ahead and close your eyes again. And let's take 3 deep breaths to allow the transmission to come through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. E eshetere ekoro o ejanyara ea. Oko e hania satara ekea ujotare ekea niara. Aya sari ikia juturu ukuri e nyara e ea keati. Shatara e tiara kere e siri ira koro o te o jirara. Oko no zara e tere e kira heia tara e ahada. Satari eteri etoro shutoro katiara anariara tuturu tukuru tuturu tukuru tuturu tukuru tuturu. E zere ikia a heniara a o jotara e ha e aniara a akara e sireria shakiri e aniara a okoro o jotara e tara e hana e jatiri ikia nari e tere iki o oko oya ana a haya etiri e jere ira akara e hanya ara e o oya aka yoyojia. Take a deep breath. Okay, powerful transmission. Please drink healthy, clean, structured water like spring water, or if you have a Rife device or a scalar device, infuse it to structure it. You can also add liquid ionic minerals to it in order to help structure it. Please drink that. More today during the Lionsgate, especially to flush out density. A lot of people are really exhausted right now physically because we're rebirthing. We're always rebirthing through these gateways and portals and full moons and new moons, equinoxes and solstices. There's always a rebirth. And so that's when we need to allow the physical body to rest. We need to drink a lot of fluids, eat less solids, drink more liquids, and eat more fruit. Whole, organic, and wild fruit. It has the water, the fiber, the electrolytes that you need. And rest and sit with yourself and see what messages that you receive from all of your higher loving guides. We all have them. I will share again next month. I'm now doing these vlogs once a month, and I'm doing more shorts. So I'm doing shorts every week, and that seems to be a good pattern right now. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. Questions about the Lionsgate, questions about my BQH sessions or quantum healing, questions about your health and life coaching. I'm a life and a health coach. If you're interested in a session with me, please go to my website, sonyawilderwellness.com. It's in the description box. And I have a new name, and I'll probably do a short on that. And next month, I have to make a note of that I'm going to share my June solstice gateway parallel reality quantum jump into meeting myself in a parallel reality who has a different variation on the name Sonya, and I met her, and she gave me a new name. We actually traded names. So it's fascinating. You'll see in my YouTube channel, you'll see on my Instagram and on my website, it says Sonya, and in parentheses, Siona. It looks like Siona. It's pronounced Siona for the seer. It is a higher dimensional frequency variation of Sonya, and you will see that there. And I will share more in depth because it's a long story. It's very involving and is very powerful. I will share that on next month's vlog, and I'll do some little bit shorts about it. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm really grateful for you. I appreciate you more than you know. And with my heart gate open and in all of my self-love intention and my sovereignty, I love you. And I wish you, and I intend for you, a very powerful Lionsgate, a very powerful full moon, and that you remember more of who you are with every breath, which helps you to expand your consciousness.